Welcome to another episode of Jazzy J Man coming at you live. Hey y'all, this is what I'm gonna talk about. I want to talk about these MAGA, these MAGA farmers. Check this out. If you are a white tea person and you have a farm that's 300 years or older, the United States government gave you that farm. They gave you 162 acres. That's a form of socialism, is what that is. They gave black people land too, but not in 1862. But what they did, they made us sharecrop on the land, and then they found a way to take the land that they gave to us. They found a way to take it back. So you white tea farmers have been getting welfare for your farms ever since the existence of your farms. And the thing about it is, you never worked your farm. You've never worked your farm. From 16, 19 to now, you have never worked your farm. You've always had other people to do the work. You've never done any of the work. You've never done any of the work. You had other people to do it. And you even got the poorest of white people to come and do work and being plantation overseers by convincing them that the slaves would end up taking their jobs if they didn't do it. That's the shit that you promoted on them. And they fell for it. The white man has never worked in the field. He has directed others to work in the field. Black people, we used to be in every field in this country. And we came out the fields in the 1970s after you told us that if we get an education, we could come out them fields and move on to do better things, bigger and better things. And that's what we did. We came out. I guess that's what you would call, a black job. Now those black jobs, the Mexicans and other Latinos have those black jobs. But see, when you voted for Trump, you wanted all these Latinos and Mexicans and immigrants out of here, but you didn't think and you didn't know that it was going to affect you until it did. And now it's affecting you because you don't have any workers. And you know, you white people, y'all cannot work out there in that goddamn heat and that motherfucking sun because you don't have the melanin in your skin to do so, because your ass will end up with melanoma, cancer, and all kind of shit. So we know your ass. You wouldn't last out there you wouldn't last out there 8 hours. You ain't gonna last. You'll be out there crying like a bitch. That's why you had us out there to begin with and enslaved us. But now that shit is over. But even some of you farmers was in some of these chats. Y'all really thought, what y'all call them, black jobs, that black people was going to come back out there and be out there in them goddamn fields. That shit never happened. We will fucking die first and unalive ourselves before we ever come back out and work in a goddamn field. So you can forget about that shit. That shit ain't gonna happen. I'm specifically talking to you MAGA farmers. That white privilege ain't working for you because Donald Trump done took all your white privilege and he fucking you. He won't give you no subsidies. And guess what, white farmers? Especially you soybean motherfuckers and you motherfuckers in Arkansas and Idaho and Mississippi and Alabama and all you motherfuckers. Y'all know why y'all losing y'all farms. You've even said as much on TV, and I've seen you on interviews. You're saying the reason why this shit is happening because of the tariff. You're right. But you know what I don't hear you saying? You still won't say Donald Trump's name because he is the one that put the tariffs on all this shit. It's Donald Trump's fault. Your orange Lord and Savior is the cause of your demise. You voted for this. This is what you voted for. Not only once, you voted for this shit 3 times, you didn't learn anything. And the business that you lost, that's going overseas, you're never going to get that business back. Y'all watch Donald Trump shred USA ID. The black farmer never got anything from it. Y'all got anywhere of that because you didn't want the black farmer to have nothing. And now you don't have nothing. But you voted for it. And they're going to be people down in the chat on my TikTok and my YouTube channel saying all kinds of shit. You voted for it. Let me say that again. All this shit that's happening to you, MAGA farmers, you voted for this shit. And I am glad that you're losing your shit. You're losing your farms. You're losing your livelihood. You're losing your homes. You're losing your houses. You're losing your cars. I'm glad you're losing all that shit. And the reason why I'm glad you're losing it is because you never ever had to work for anything. You have been getting social welfare from the government ever since 1862. But I have a way out of this for you white tea farmers. You know that shit you've been telling us? That you've been telling black folk? I think it's time for you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But the thing is, you have no bootstraps. Donald Trump done took everything from your ass. Oh yeah, it's all about race. Everything is about race. You know what you voted for. And now you got what you got and you got. And I'm glad. Thank you for listening to another episode of Jazzy J Man coming at you live. Peace, love, and give someone a hug. Y'all need to get on your motherfucking knees. Oh, I keep forgetting. Y'all praying to Donald Trump because that's your God. That's your white Jesus. But he won't save you. Peace. Hey, now that this video has ended, it's time for you to click on that subscribe button below in the comments. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. We live in a world where we can all agree to disagree. Agree? Thank you for your support.